G'day Reefers, I'm Kevin the Fish Guy. Welcome to Gallery Aquatica TV. Welcome to part 2 of Shedboy's Reef. We're going to show you his system in great detail. It's been set up, but it needs to be filled. So we're here with the big truck and we're going to fill up Shedboy's Reef. It's probably about 50 metres from our truck to Shedboy's Reef. So we've got a heap of hoses. Shedboy's getting the first one set up. I'm going to get the pump. We'll get the other hoses, the extension cord. We'll get all set up and we'll have a look at the system. Shedboy is so excited about this. He's been squealing all day. He can't wait. It's an incredibly long distance from the truck to the tank. So we're going to open up this valve and close the valve in here. We're all set up. Our hose and our extension cord is all ready to go. Before we hit the go button, let's have a look at the system. We're in the main room, the entertainment room, and the tank obviously is right here. This is the tank, isn't it?
Yes.
What are the dimensions of the tank?
So it's 8 foot by 3 foot by 2 1/4.
8 foot long, 3 foot wide, 2 1/4 high. You've got your cladding underneath. I think the last time we were here, there was just a cardboard tank with your rock sitting in place. So it's lovely to see some glass and the cabinet. It's great.
Started building the cabinetry.
Well, and you've got the top to go, right?
Yep.
So this will be totally enclosed.
Yep.
So you'll also notice we have some water in the tank. It was advised to us by the tank maker to put some water in the system, check for leaks, let the tank settle on the foam. I guess that's the reason for it, something like that.
Yep.
So today we're going to fill the rest of the tank up and the system. So let's look at the rest of the system through this way. So we're behind the display tank and you can see the overflow, the external overflow. Talk us through what's going on here.
So we have a full siphon, emergency overflow pipe, and a trickle half siphon. Got some removable weir combing up here, and it's basically a 4 foot external overflow box.
And the returns, so you've got the return, no, this is the return, right?
Yep.
So you've got your return color-coded blue and your drainage color-coded red.
Yep.
That's smart. So 1, 2 returns, return pump here. Let's check out the sump. Very beautiful sump. And you've got some water in the sump as well. This is obviously a manifold. So there's a second, what are the pumps you're using?
Octovarios 8 pumps.
DCs, so you've got 2, one's running dedicated return.
Yeah, one's dedicated for the display tank return and will feed the chiller. And then the second pump, which is at the back, will feed a small manifold, the skimmer, and the frag tank.
Is this the skimmer feed?
Yeah.
So the skimmer is going to sit here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And check out this manifold. It's some nice plumbing just here. Again, you've got your color-coded taps.
Yep.
That's nice. Your drain's going in at this point. Is that your drainage just there?
That's an emergency overflow.
That's the emergency, I see. Okay.
Yep.
And where does the drain go in?
So the drain follows these 2 pipes all the way up to the other end.
So we've got a second sump,
which
is
joined to the first sump.
And all the drains go in here. So from the display, the water comes down through these PVC pipes here, through this sump, through the next sump.
Yep.
Very nice. And what is this tank here?
This is my giant frag tank. It's a bit of somewhere to play and not have frags in the display, hopefully.
And it's all connected, one big system.
Yep.
And we've calculated that with the water that's already gone into the display tank, we need probably around about another 2,000 litres, which is why we have the truck here. So, are you ready to hit go on filling the tank? Let's do it. We're now filling the tank. Shedboy has just hit go on the power, and we're using our small pump because of the distance between the truck and the tank. So it'll take a little while. Whilst the tank is filling, let's just talk about some of the other equipment that's going on the tank. You've got the wave makers, which have already been turned on.
Yep.
MP60s.
Yep.
How many of those have you got?
So we have two MP60s. One's pretty hidden in the back corner, and then this one in the front corner over here.
Oh yeah, so opposite corners.
Yep.
And we spoke about the rock last time, the structure, the Aquascaped, looking very nice. It'd be nice to see it underwater.
Yeah.
This fish room is really well thought out, and there's a lot of design aspects that I really like. One of these is the way the power has been set up. And this fish room is actually set up on 5 dedicated circuits. There's one circuit here for this row, another for this row. We've got one above the frag tank, one for the lights, and there's a 5th miscellaneous one somewhere as well. But dedicated circuits are a great idea, and having all the power, or the bulk of the power down here with lots of power points is an excellent idea. There's nothing worse than not having enough power points and having to run power boards everywhere. Let's have a look at around the corner. This is the skimmer that Shedboy is going to use on the system, and it's approximately as tall as a crouching fish guy. It's a MRC, it's an absolute monster. I can't wait to see this operational. Very, very excited about the skimmer. Let's have a look at the light rack. That's one of the other excellent design things with the system. We've looked at this light rail in the past. I don't think it was as finished off as it is right now. We're actually waiting for the lights to arrive. There's going to be 5 Orfex on here, and it's going to be excellent to be able to move the lights back so you've got excellent access into the tank. Speaking of which, this tank is getting pretty close to full, so we better go around and check the plumbing as the water fills down into the sump. It's all happening. So we're filling up the tank, we're pumping water from the sump up into the frag tank, and we've realised that the Durso needs a breather. So he's got out the drill and he's drilling. Oh, what's happened? Check it out.
Can we not show that?
He broke a drill bit when he was drilling the breather. All right, we've got water filling, Shedboy. Let's get this. Let's get this sorted. Wow, I've never seen anyone break a drill bit in a bit of PVC. Unbelievable. Don't break it. Don't break it. I think you're drilling into a bit. Hey, why is it going quiet?
Because it's what it's meant to do.
We're going to start pumping into the frag tank. So I'm just moving our hose. Whoops. Alright. You want to turn the power on?
Yeah. You ready?
Yep. Okay. Such a big system. So much water. But none is on the floor yet, so we're going well. We've just turned the power off to the return pumps. We're going to see how much water drains from the display tank and the frag tank into the sumps. Now, it's a huge sump system comprising of these 2 large sumps, and so really it shouldn't be a problem. We should have more than enough space in the sumps to accommodate the water that drains down in the event of a power outage. And looking at it now, is it settled out yet? Pretty close to it.
Pretty close to, yeah.
You can see we've got heaps of space. We could have more water in the system and it would be very safe and unlikely to cause a flood in the event of a power outage. So I would say that's a successful test. I think it's safe to say today's fill of Shedboy's Reef was a complete success. We haven't had any leaks and the sump will easily accommodate the volume of water that drains down in the event of a power outage. So how are you feeling about the whole thing? Yep, thumbs up. Thumbs up from Shedboy. We'll bring you more progress reports on Shedboy's Reef in the future. As soon as he starts putting corals in, when he gets the lights, when he puts a skimmer in, we'll bring you every step of the way on for this amazing system. Thank you so much for watching Gallery Aquatica TV. I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Happy reefing. That's our video for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you've subscribed to our channel so you don't miss an episode of Gallery Aquatica TV. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Happy reefing!